Hey, how's it going? Today I'm going to make a mini book. It's a challenge from Maryanne. Maryanne's Creative Mix. Kind of. I guess it's kind of. She didn't say I challenge you right out, but this afternoon I pulled out my Strathmore watercolor paper, 9 by 12, and I tore out a sheet. Curses, I know I shouldn't do it, and I made this one. And I thought, that's too small. Yes, it's a mini book. It measures, I think it's 2 by 3. 2 by 3. And I thought, no, I want to make a bigger one. So I made this one, with just a little one, because little but bigger in, and hers also had cardboard on it. And don't get it messed up, Tammy, because I cut these down. The backing is Arteza fabric marker, thing that was in the case. I took the flyer out. This is the case. And I was decorating fabric yesterday. So I cut the flyers out because, what's that thing called? The label, the information sheet, because it's cardboard, it's cardstock-ish. So, and I don't want to paint right on here. So that's what I want to do. I want to do so beans. I'm going to use my basic Elmer's glue all. And I'm hopefully going to do the right side, this side. I'll just do this. I'm getting right to work here. None of this rambling stuff. I just did a 20-minute video that I had to delete because I did all this kind of rambling. I thought, okay, I got to redo this because... And then when I tried to cut these out, I had to redo that. I was like, oh, no. So, this is supposed to be, just a minute, I think that was upside down. So the cardboard comes from, this sheet. It's very thin, and if you look closely you can see round circles imprinted on there. And so it comes from a Fancy Feast, a box of Fancy Feast cat food cans. I usually buy a 24 pack, or why is this crooked? I don't want cardboard to show. 24 or 30 can packs, and there are 6 cans per layer, and one of these fits on top, so that, like, I can get 2 or 3 of those per box. And the cats don't seem to mind that. They're happy to give me the cardboard. And I haven't been saying, hey, make us a toy out of that. Because cats don't speak English. They speak cat. Okay, let me see. I want to make sure that I have this right before, like, this is the right side. And so I cut these down to size, and these are a little bigger than the book. See, the book is like that. So these are my covers. And what I did was I used one of these, which is a corner rounder, and it's small, so I think it's like 5 millimeter, I think. And when I was cutting, I got to the second card, and I was on, I think, the first, probably this corner, because it looks a little crooked. And it stuck on me, and I thought, oh no, I killed my corner rounder. So I had to... If you have one of these and you cut something like cardboard or too many sheets and it jams on you, just unscrew that thing with the Phillips head screwdriver, pull out that little plate, and then you can pull this back a little. You can still pull this back a little bit. So you might be able to not have to unscrew that, but I thought I had to unscrew it because it was totally jammed. And I just pulled it like that, and then it worked again. I was like, yay! So... And then I went on my merry way and started cutting the corners of the other ones, and it was fine. So I thought, oh, I can't do it now. It's gonna jam all the time, but I did it. So today I was in my craft room for, I think, an hour and a half. Wow, almost 90 minutes, almost. And I was trying to make sure here. Now there is a little green on there, but I'm not too concerned. I'm going to decorate this, so I guess I'll be putting some green into the mix. Okay. So, now this I'm going to glue onto here, like that. And do I want to? No, I don't. Don't question it. I'm going to glue that. So I know not to color this side. I still have no idea how I'm going to color that. That might be an entirely different video at this point. Hey, Mod Podge is glue, right? So I have to paint something with Mod Podge today. Well, it's a good thing I wrapped it with Glad Wrap then. So, because it did a flip. Like, what's up with that? How come that was on there? Oh. Move it. Doesn't this work as glue? It's glue, right? It's glue and sealant and Mod Podge. Did I say it wrong? If I said it wrong, I apologize. Because I tend to say it. In the last video I uploaded, thing number 4 video, I think it was, I said in one fell swoop, Mod Podge. And then I said Mod Podge. I said it correctly, so I got rid of it. Okay, I am doing this. The reason I'm doing this, that was loud, sorry, is I kind of want to, I don't want it to go over, oh, that's it, it's sealed. I don't want it to go over the edge. That's fine that it goes over the edge like that, but not this end. Okay. Wow, that was. Next. Next. That was instant application, so be careful, Tammy, when you put this down. I can't even see where I'm putting it down. White on white here. Okay. That's right, yes. I was like, did I put it on wrong? No, I didn't. I put it on correctly. Now, this has to sit, and I need something heavy to put on it. You would think I would have these things just floating about. I'm back. Part 2. Part 2. Okay, I'm going to try out these Winsor Newton watercolors that I got. Oh my gosh, I got these a long time ago. I can't tell you. I probably should have gone into Amazon and checked, but long before I started the challenge. So I thought, well, you know, I should put them. Oh no, no yawning. It's a good use. Why am I yawning? Oh well. It's after 4 in the morning. Yeah, and I'm also using, or putting to use, my my brush holder for this painting extravaganza. So this one is a little bit, and I have a baby wipe here. Kind of tamp down a little bit on the water use. I've discovered that that is a very good thing to do. Sometimes I tend to put too much water on. So this is the Strathmore watercolor paper. And did Tammy take note that... Okay, yeah, this is the watercolor side. Sometimes I don't pay attention to that. There's a watercolor side, and it's not, it is 140 pound cold pressed. It's by Strathmore, and I've been always using the Arteza one. So I'm just gonna mess around here with color. And with the Arteza one, I'm not crazy about that paper because it pills a lot, and I'm not adding a ton of water to it, so that tells me that it's not very good watercolor paper. I could be wrong, you know. I haven't used watercolors in a while. As a matter of fact, I'm hemming and hawing right now about all this. I want some. Purple. Oh, you can see it. Alright, you can see it. I'm going to get this out of the way, make sure I don't hit my hand on anything. Ooh, cool. These don't sit still. I notice these don't either sit still. Okay, take a water break. As in, get water. Okay. Also, I kind of zoomed in a little bit, and I switched this row so that the blues and the greens are right here next to each other. And I'm also going to try, I'm going to use this one, try this one out, and see how this goes. And probably should have swapped out my, no, I'm just going to keep it, because I'm using around the same colors, so to speak, purple, blue, and I'm now going to try the turquoise. I think this is turquoise. Very close in color. That's the turquoise. And this one, just a little bit lighter. Not much lighter. Wow. Okay. I know, with a tinge of green in it, right? Doesn't turquoise... How is turquoise made? You know, other than the mining part of it. When part 1 ended, it ended because I ran out of space on my SD card, and I only got about half of this done. I mean, I was really going to town, especially with this. I used a different brush, or all this time I was using... Oh, I gotta go get that. Also, I want to give an update on this, which is my brush dryer. And I first called it a holder, and I thought, no, I'm going to use this for drying brushes. And I've had these brushes hanging in here drying after I washed them, cleaned them all up and everything. And I thought, I'm going to put them in here to see if it works, because the ones that were in there, I was just seeing, are they going to hold up? And I put little sleeves on them and everything. And they stayed there for 3-4 days until I took them out last night. So these are the ones, all of these, including this one I used on the green, for the green, so, or the, I guess that's the green panel there. So I am excited that this works, and I can't believe it. I'm like, yes! So these are dry. They dried upside down so as not to ruin the bristles in the ferrule there. So that's good, 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 good. So I used these 3 for this one, and this one. And then I said, or I said it out loud even though I wasn't recording. I thought I was recording. I said, I think I'm going to use this one. And I thought, it says Emax Design on it. And I said, man, this looks like a makeup brush. Like, I'm going to try it. And I love it, the way, you know, the way this looks and everything. So I thought, I'm going to use these to do the other side of this panel. These, and maybe even these, the hardcover part. And I thought, yeah, that ought to be cool, right? Let's try this one so I can pick up some more paint. I have no idea. Maybe I'll do the reds and oranges on this side. And on that note, I'm gonna go with this one. It's supposed to be red. I'm thinking about putting a strip of Velcro on the bottom and just so these things stay in place. Yeah, that looks red to me. Oh, also I should start with lighter colors. So I'm gonna start with yellow. I wanted to grab the baby wipes. They're not, the one I want to get is in the other room, so okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to get a baby wipe, and I hope my cats don't come a-calling while I'm in the other room. I'll be right back. Just a general purpose rag there. Okay, I'm gonna do it this way here. Because what I've noticed is, right, these wipes do a pretty good job of cleaning my other paintbrushes. So I'm thinking, let me try it with... These are a little bit thicker, so the paint is staying in the brush longer. These wipes are very good for the water brush. And that's actually pretty good. Wow. I'm impressed. And wasn't this one? Oh no, that was this one. Let's see if I can get some of the blue out from last night's work. Oh, it's still blue. Still got blue going on there. Okay. So with this one, we tried this one. I want to try this one. I spent the better part of today, well, not today, today has barely started. Today's July 6th. July 5th, since I used up all the memory on this card, I decided I'm going to go with yellow ochre. So I decided, okay, I'm going to go through and sort through the videos. And, you know, there's a reason why I want to do long recordings. Because it takes a long time for me to do that, to go through. Ooh, that's cool. To go through those videos, because one, I have to watch. They come in dated folders, which is good, so I can keep track. And I started that little deal after I got done with this painting. Started transferring, cutting and pasting from camera's SD card to the computer, and I don't know why I did that yesterday morning. I should have just gone to bed. That is cool. Okay. Got a little case of the hiccups, and there's no concentration. It's totally gone when I get the hiccups. So, this one right here, I don't know if you can see it, this one. To me, that looks purple. I'm going to show you what color it is. Now it looks not purple. Hard to see. Okay. So, it's going to be a very quiet video when I listen to it. I'll have to be constantly looking up to see, when are you going to talk? So, now this side, I'm going to let this side dry. And then I'm going to come back, hopefully tomorrow, not so late, but hopefully tomorrow, and maybe throw some stencils in, or I want to see how well these work with, I want to try these out against the Tim Holtz blending brushes. Those are a little bit stiffer. These are a little bit softer, I should say, than those are, but not much, I'm telling you. So I want to try that out and see how that works. You know, like the brushing the stencil, just to see how that does. And we'll see. I'll put some type of contrasting color. I really didn't expect this orangey red. I might throw in maybe a little more red, or maybe take a darker red, a stamp ink red, and put that here. See how that looks. Okay, so we have this side and this side. Totally weird, right? Green, green, and then we got the autumn or fire, you want to call it, and then purple, and then on the other side, which I actually started with this one, so this would be probably the front, then purple continued, blue, 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 green. So I'm going to let that dry, because if I touch it again, I'm going to get my fingerprints on it. I'll be back later. I'm going to sign off on this one. It's March 2019, and this is part of, this was Thing 39 that I did July 6, 2018, but I never signed off on it, and the editing is totally done except for the sign off part. So I'm going to sign off on this, and even though this is 39, I'm already into, I think I would remember these things. I've already completed 95 things. So, yep, I got distracted or something, or it was right before my trip. So, I do plan to add more stuff to this, but I'm going to wait until I'm done with my 100 Things challenge, and then maybe add some bling to this. I do have an idea, and also I want to do around the edges there. At the time that I did this, I wasn't concerned about going over the edges here where there's cardboard, but I do want to kind of cover that up. And right now, those ideas are, I'm drawing a blank right now, but I'm sure I will be able to do that. So, I'm going to sign off. And I have to, I'm going to do a shake to randomize. If it turns up to be excellent or magical, I need to try again, because I've used those 38 and 40. Yeah, man. Have a groovy day.